Hello and welcome to the Women Who AI Summit. Kelly Tenney here, your host, and I am here with the amazing Molly Mahoney. Hello, Molly.
Hello, and I'm here with my fabulous sparkly cast. And AI makes everything so much easier since I can't use my arm. I'm supposed to balance it on my head. So here we are.
That's okay. Maybe we'll AI your arm in a different position for fun
Okay.
for your cover for the summit. But for those of you that don't know Molly, well, I'm just going to say that Molly is the whole reason why I started using AI back in the day. And Molly, I don't know if you know this, but you're the whole reason I did the summit because you challenged me back at the Gen AI conference on Valentine's Day in San Francisco.
I do know that. So
Yeah.
I'm so stoked. We need more women who AI. So I love it. And I love the way that you put it into action.
Yes. And so Molly, for those of you that don't know Molly, Molly is the founder of The Prepared Performer, which has gone through so many amazing iterations over the years and has completely exploded. And now she does all things that include AI. So she's taken her amazing sales systems, her processes for live video visibility, all the good things. And she's literally, did you trademark AIify? Like, can we say that that is yours?
It is patent pending, whatever the word is. It's
Okay.
in, the process has started. We've gotten everything is like the machine is rolling, which is awesome.
Okay, amazing. So if you have heard that term AIify, that's on Molly. And if it's not, it should be. So tell
So
her.
we are not just AIifying your content like a lot of people focus on. We are AIifying all aspects of your business. And
Yes.
we've actually built it all into a tool called Star Funnels, which is super powered by AIify.
So tell me about Star Funnels. When you started thinking about, again, like you've been using AI in different parts of your business forever, but what inspired you to fully dive in and integrate AI into your entire business model?
okay, so we initially started our love affair with Jasper, and that's like I always love to give them a shout out because Jasper was my original boyfriend. And now at the place where we're at now, what I've realized is there's so many cool options for us to be able to build out our own AI tools. So I've taken all of our templates, and Kelly knows that I have 7,000 Google Docs that we share with our clients that help them to create organic content that leads to sales. And even though we have all these templates built out inside Google Docs, for whatever reason, sometimes it still feels too hard to
Mm.
copy the Google Doc and paste it, right? Sometimes it feels too hard to answer some questions and customize these things to ourselves. So what I realized is if we created AI tools that would do this for you, because people know that they have the AI results happening on the other side, they're more inclined to do the foundational work that'll really help them to be able to get the better results.
So, you've mentioned a couple times about creating your own AI tool, which I would imagine for so many people, that just seems super overwhelming. And I know how busy you are and how many plates you spin. So the fact that you've actually created your own AI tool, I feel like is super inspiring. So tell us behind the scenes how you did all of that.
Okay. This is so cool. And it's something that's available for anyone. So I'm just going to say when I show you this, know that I've talked to Kelly. We're going to get you a free trial of this tool so you can go in and actually play for it or play for it, play with it, and see how it could actually totally transform your business. The other thing is Kelly, I'm going to sneak you some free trials to some other things also. So
All right.
there are two tools that we're using to build this tool. Well, three, because we're using ChatGPT as
Mm.
like the baseline, but then we're using two other things to be able to white label our own tool on top of it. So let me just show you what it is, and then I'll show you how we built it. So when you go in here, I'm going to screen share. Is that okay?
Yes, please.
Okay. It is going to look like a lot. It's basically a full marketing operation system for your entire business, your marketing operating system. And there's AI and integrated throughout the whole entire thing. So this is a test account. So that's why it's not all, there's only two opportunities in here, but hey, I've got two opportunities in my test account. Okay. So what you're going to see is right away inside this magic, we have something called AIFI, like Kelly mentioned earlier. And in here, all of our templates that we teach inside our program are added into this system. So when you click foundations, it helps you to activate your dream. It helps you to create your value statement. It helps you to introduce people to their new ideal client. These are all things that we had in Google Docs or that we taught in our trainings. But in here, we actually have an AI prompt hidden behind a form. So, this dream activator, for example, when people come in and they fill this information out, it will take all of the answers to these questions. It puts it through a prompt on the back side, like Mad Lib style, and then it gives you a response right here. So it's basically our own little magical version of Jasper that's specifically curated for what we are teaching in our program.
That is amazing. Well,
It's
and
so
I'm
cool.
looking and for those of you that know Molly and I worked with Molly for years. I'm totally familiar with all of the forms and things like that that she had, but I have never seen this back end, Molly. I don't know if you know that you've never shown me
I
before.
did
I've
not
got
know that.
next time. And
I
like
guess so, like,
I
if you wanna generate a script, like, Kelly knows our blueprint like the back of her hand because she used to teach this stuff to our members. But watch this, like, Kelly, if I wanna do this, your name is Kelly, I'm just gonna put your email at email, whatever. I can't type because of my arm,
doing it
um,
one-handed, ladies and gentlemen,
and
right?
now my shoulders are all messed up too. Okay, so what would be the video title that you'd like to do?
Power up your micro course.
Power up your micro course. Okay, and who's your ideal client?
Let's see. It's a 6 to 7 figure coach who wants to automate the just wants to automate their expertise.
Great. Who wants to
I was going to give you a really long answer, but
thank
I
you. Okay, and the longer you make this, the better it's gonna be, but or not necessarily. The more clear you make it, the better it's gonna be. Okay, now watch this. I'm just gonna copy that in case it, like, freezes and I have to retype it. I'm gonna just save that. Okay. Watch, when I hit submit. Hey there, fellow coaches. Welcome back to my channel. We're here to empower you to take your coaching business to new heights. Today, I'm super excited to present a game changer. Game changer for all you coaches out there. Okay, now this intro, I would actually suggest you skip because I don't do that. This is how I would usually start. Are you a highly successful coach who's tired of trading your precious time for money? Wouldn't it be amazing if you could reach more clients, make a bigger impact? Well, my friend, you're in the right place. Now, as a 6 to 7 figure coach, you know how valuable your time is, blah, 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 that we're going to agitate the problem. I remember feeling this way. We're going to tease at the solution. We're going to introduce the solution, the benefits of the solution, a call to action, and the outro.
stop it.
That's pretty dope, right?
It is, especially with what I gave you, right? So I
You
was
gave me
like,
like nothing.
yes, I was expecting it to be like, that's okay, like it's pretty good, but that is magical just based on the little piece of information that I gave you.
Like wild. And so within here, and that's just like one little thing. Oops, I clicked the wrong one. This is just one little piece, but we have all of these different things. So, like, validation questions are something that we teach on how to get more engagement. You can write those there. The big win ladder post is amazing because this will write a long form, really juicy social media post that gets all the stuff. So, like, all these things are really cool. We have a lead magnet funnel. This helps to identify your whole lead magnet funnel like crazy. And then on the sales side, and these were all things that I already had created as Google Docs, right? On the sales side, we have sales objections, and then we have a full masterclass outline. So, Kelly, I have this like 20-step masterclass
Ah,
system. This will write your entire masterclass.
whoa.
Crazy. So, within Star Funnels, that's just one piece of it. So, we built this out, and I'll tell you how we built this in just a moment. The other thing that's in here is we give them all of their marketing tools. So if they want to write emails, we actually, or like social media posts, let's say, right? In here, they can go up here and get templates for social media posts. Like this will add in all of our masterclass posts. They can get all these templates. But what I love about this is it's not just the templates, it's also powered by AI. So they can go here and they can use AI to create their content.
Amazing. So select writing tone. Is there a place where they can feed it their
Yeah. So
tone?
in here, they can then decide on the tone that they want to use.
Okay.
All of these things can be in here. So they can make like a grumpy post.
Mhm.
What's the content description? I want to write emails, but my arm is in a cast. Thank goodness for AI. Okay, and then I could add keywords or whatever. I'm gonna make this a longer post. I'm gonna make it medium sized, right? I'm gonna get 3 variations. The title is Grr. Did I miss anything else? Add keywords. Okay, so my keyword is gonna be um AI content. Okay,
Okay.
great. Now I'm gonna generate this. Watch. And again, I'm gonna show you, like, this is gonna get even more amazing in a moment. Ugh, seriously, just my luck. I'm sitting here with my arm in a cast, itching to write something. That's
Guess
not
you're
usually what
I
I don't
guess
usually
you're
write
really
scripts.
grumpy because it's swearing.
Thank goodness for AI content. Who needs functioning limbs when you've got
Oh
artificial
my
intelligence doing the
god.
work for you? Let's be real. It's not like I have anything better to do than watch my arm turn into a pale youth decoration. Okay, but for now, you're saving my grumpy butt from writer's block. Oh my gosh, I'm copying that and
That
using
is
it.
so
That is
good.
the funniest thing I've ever seen. Okay, so that's just one little example. The other thing that's really cool is that we have actually built out templates in here for our members. And we've also built out, check this out. I know I'm going kind of fast because we don't have loads of time, but I built out automations. So within here, when our members get this, they get access to our full automation system. But let me show you what's the coolest thing. Is it okay that I'm like really diving in like this? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
please.
Okay. So when we go in here, this is like everything we teach inside our programs on the emails. You haven't seen this because I just created it, right? You haven't seen this?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So in here, this email, for example, is written like Mad Lib style. So it's written like this, where all they would have to do is come in and fill in the blanks. But filling in the blanks like that can take a lot of time.
Mhm.
So what we've actually done is we've created a system, and this we're going to go into ChatGPT for. We teach our clients, we teach our members how to create their own AI brand voice. And so if I go here, I actually just did this today with the same exact thing. So I'm just going to show you what it did. This was all um, seasoned with my voice. So I said, rewrite this email. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to show you what I already did. So rewrite this email so people sign up for the social selling masterclass. Complete this based on the info you have above. So I took that email that's in our system and it rewrites the whole entire thing. Last year, I stumbled upon a game changer for my business strategy. So, and game changer was actually in the template. It wasn't because
Okay.
ChatGPT always says game changer.
And
My business supply
unleash.
chain. I know. And then it unleashed a treasure trove.
Yes.
And then it wrote the entire thing. Like, this is for you if you want to harness the power of AI, streamline your marketing efforts. It wrote the whole entire thing. So these templates that we have in here are written specifically for our members to take them, put them into ChatGPT, and then rewrite really easily. All the automations are also built out for our members in here. Wild. Okay, we're going to get one step further, which is going to be really crazy. Are you ready for what also happens here?
Let's see it.
Okay, we have actually connected this to a third tool. So there's 3 tools that we've built to build that 3 tools we're white labeling in order to create this. The third tool that we're using creates an AI assistant. So
Oh.
you can actually create this. And if you send a text message, like let's say you buy a little mini course from us,
Mhm.
we automate a text message that goes out that says, "Hey, Molly wanted me to check in with you to make sure that you got access." And then we say, like, "Did you get access?" When the person replies, the AI takes over and it
Oh,
actually has the conversation with them. Today, one of my team members, Casey, was calling people to check and make sure that they got access. And she said it took her like the first 5 minutes of the call to convince the person on the other side that she wasn't fake.
yeah.
But now we're using this AI chat. And like one of our customers, one of our clients said, I can't tell if this is AI or if you want to write or if this is human. So if you're human, type human. Otherwise, can you order me a pizza?
Oh
And
my,
the AI fully wrote back in a way that was like really cheeky and funny, but moving them towards a sale.
that is amazing. So that is your AI system, right? So you've got AI in here, you've got AI as your new sales assistant, follow-up assistant, and
We've
these are
got
all things you've built yourself.
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're white labeling other tools. So
Okay.
the whole thing is actually built on high level. So if
Okay.
you want, I can give you more information about high level, which we can share with everybody. But I built this whole entire thing on high level. That's what we created, what we call star funnels. Then within high level, we actually have embedded our AI toolkit, and that's created with FormWise. So
Oh,
with FormWise, we're able to build each of those forms with the AI tool behind it. And we've embedded it inside high level. So when people get our high level account, which is called Star Funnels, when they buy that from us, they get access to all of these really cool little features. Now, high level has some AI features built on its own. So that content AI, that's because of high level. The You can actually, right within high level, you don't have to pull the emails out. You can use their regular email generator and it will AIFI your email right there, right within the platform. And then on top of that, we've connected it with another tool, which I'll give you information about, called Max. And so Max, I can show you, me to show you how we connected. Would that be helpful? Or is
yes.
it too technical?
No, I
Okay.
want you to show us. And while you're showing us, when you say like we created, is this like a secret team that knows AI, or are these like regular people like everybody watching the summit and it's that easy
Okay.
to create the thing?
So they're regular people, like regular people. Let me show you what happens is when you use these other tools to create this stuff, like with FormWise, I do have really cool prompts that I already had created, but FormWise makes it really easy to take, like if you're an expert who's guiding someone through a framework, you can turn that framework into an AI prompt and then you don't have to do any of the building because FormWise creates it for you.
Okay.
Right? And here with this, what we were able to do with Max, which is really cool, is this. So inside high level, there, and this is a little techie, but the team there is awesome. I can help you build all of this. And our goal is we give this tool to our team member. I mean, not our team members. We give this tool to our clients. We're also super committed in helping our clients to build their own AI tools, right? So we help you to set all this up. So here, there's a I don't wanna show you all this stuff behind the scenes. Okay, hide that. There's this there's this webhook. So what it does is it connects with Max. So it's kinda like a Zap, right?
Okay.
It's like, okay, when this webhook gets triggered, what's gonna happen is this text message is going to be sent. So, let me go back a little bit further, sorry. That's the one of them. Oh, here. Okay, this is the first one. So when someone, you can see we've had 800 or 283 people go through this because we've just been testing with one of our products. So what happens is when a customer replies to that initial text message that we sent. So we send a text message that's like, "Hey, did you get access to our course?"
Mhm.
Then it's going to come in here. I'm going to set this up today. I think it's really going to work. We'll see. Emma's my team member. Okay. It is going to check that they have not filled out an application. We want to make sure they have not filled out an application and that
Mhm.
they have not disabled Max because if those things are on there, it's not going to continue. Okay, that's like really important. Then it's going to move down here and it's going to send the query to Max. It's going to update all this information so Max knows this is happening. And then the next thing that it's going to do after that is it's going to go grab that webhook. It's going to tell Max, "Hey, guess what? Molly has a person to talk to. Here's what they just said. Reply to them."
Okay.
And so these webhooks send it back and forth. And in Max, we've told Max everything about our business, how to respond to our clients. There's a little bit of like zhuzhing we had to do because at one point, someone said something like, "I can't get access. I don't know if I need a refund or if you can help me get access."
Mhm.
And Max said, "I'd be happy to process a refund." And I was like, "No, Max, don't do that." let us know. We'll help them get access.
Yes,
So
yeah.
it's cool.
So that webhook doesn't look too unlike what probably a lot of people are already doing inside like email campaigns with different tags and flows and things like that. Is it similar?
It's very similar to setting up an email campaign. The webhook itself, so if you're not familiar with what webhooks are,
Mhm.
that's basically how Zapier works, except Zapier has the API integration where you don't have to create the webhook. The webhook is like putting out into the universe, "Hey, Kelly, talk to this person." It's like a cup with a string, right?
Mhm.
And then it's saying, "Come talk to this person." And then you're on the other side of that cup and you're like, "Oh, I get it. I'll talk to them." Right? So it's the way that we deliver that information via the internet.
That is crazy. And I will say, like you mentioned this earlier, but when you created these tools, so many of it was forms and processes and things like that that you had before. I imagine in between that, using AI and in between the birth of star funnels, you were then right. You've gone from Google Docs with forms. Probably then I would imagine your next step was taking those forms and turning them into prompts just to use with Chat GPT, right? And then
Correct.
and then taking those prompts and now using Formwise to build them out into apps, which, and I'm sharing this because I want people to realize if you have a system, a process, or something that's already in your business, how easy it can be to move into an actual AI tool. I think a lot of people think they don't have what they need to create the tool, but if they have those systems and processes and things like that that they're already using, would you say it's a pretty easy like transformation?
Yeah, I mean, that's the best part of this is that if you're teaching anything, so like if you have a micro course, sometimes people think, I don't have a framework, I don't have a method, but you do. And if you start recognizing when you're, and Kelly, you're so great at helping people to document this, right? So if you start recognizing, oh, I actually do kind of do the same thing. Even when it comes to like brushing your teeth, you have a system that you go through with brushing your teeth, right?
Mhm.
And then I know we're getting close to the time, so I just want to show you really quickly. This is what it looks like inside Formwise, and I know this is so much in a really quick thing, but just to show it's possible, you come in here and you say, like, "Please write a," and then the person has said how long they want it to be,
Mhm.
creative story that instills the following belief. The belief goes here. Write it with visceral emotional language, shout out to Darby, in a XYZ voice.
Mhm.
And that prompt is hidden behind the scenes. So all your people have to do is say, I want a story that's medium length to instill this belief in this voice. And they
So
don't have to worry about
good.
the AI.
Yeah,
It's
and
great.
so for people who haven't tried to do like a third party platform app, what you saw on those little blue buttons, those are actually the prompts that people on the outside have to fill out. So when you saw those 3 blue buttons, all they have to do is talk about the voice and the other 2 things, right? So you're really helping them speed along, and I know that people say it's just so much easier because it's almost like you said, it's Mad Libs. You're already telling them, "Put your verb here, put the dream here," right? Put how long you want.
Exactly. So in here, the way that that looks for our people is that was our stories that convert AI. They just answer these questions and it gives them the story. So this gives you an opportunity for protecting your IP where a Google Doc would just give it to them. This actually protects it behind a form.
What kind of feedback have you gotten? Like, that's so amazing. I know how much of a game changer it probably is for your clients who have come in who are using this, right? But like, how do you think it's really helped optimize their businesses? People that have been doing things one off, whether they were using your Google Forms and now they've got this complete system that does all the things.
Excuse me. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is that it gives them the confidence to be able to go out and do things on their own. And you know, with me, like writing used to be the really emotionally difficult for me. Never mind the hand, but it used to be really difficult for me because I had all this like trash in my head because my ex-boyfriend broke up with me because I wasn't smart enough for him, he said, and he was a writer. And so I'd be like, I can't write, I can't write. Well, when someone gave me, Zach Spuckler back in the day gave me a Mad Lib style template, it gave me all this confidence. This speeds up that confidence and gets them to the point where they can do the other things on the other side. So if you can build a tool like this, you can be a CEO of your own AI system. I can help you to build the whole thing out. Kelly can help you to really identify your expertise and all of that and build out the micro course around it as well. It's so awesome. It takes the time to build it on the back end, but once they have it, Like once you have this built out, it's amazing. So,
So, one last thing, because I know that time is short. For anybody who is watching this and is like inspired, they're like, okay, I need something like that. I have systems. I want to build my own complete tool. What would you tell them?
okay. So first of all, document those systems into like Google Docs, right? Get it identified, test it out. And then there's two things that you would do. The first is before you actually dive into these tools, I would get super clear about who you are as a human and your brand. So you know like what you're going to stand on, get that messaging in place. And then you can use high level, form wise to build these things out. Max is like an extra special thing, but a high level and form wise, you can build out your whole AI tool. It does all of the things with gating and all of that. And the cool thing is, I'm going to give you a free trial so that you can get in and actually play with it. And just Kelly will tell you where to go to get that free trial so you can get started.
Yes, it's such a great gift for everyone who's like, how do I get my hands on that? Thank you, Molly. Molly's going to let you get your hands on that with the free trial to be able to just to get in and play. And of course, Molly, I think you shared if someone is like, I really want that for myself and I don't want to put in the time, they can come find you and you can help them do that.
I can help you build it
Right.
out on your own too. Yeah.
Okay. That is amazing. Well, thank you so much, Molly. For those of you watching this before this call, I was like, I don't know. Are you the CEO day or are you the prompt master? And I feel like you're both because you really had these crazy prompts that you were working through that you've now converted into your own software. But I know there's so many people out there that probably have prompts that they've been using that are like, oh, like now I have this prompt, perhaps I can create my own AI tool. And I think, according to Molly, what we've seen here, you absolutely can. So thank you, Molly, so much for joining us. Always a part of the Women Who AI Summit, the whole actual idea behind it and the go do this for why we're even here at all. And take a look at all of the information that is with this interview because you are going to be able to access star funnels, which Molly is so graciously giving us. So you can get in there and you can play.
Amazing. And let's just say I haven't made the link yet for you guys, but let's just say the link is molly.live slash, let's do molly.live/Kelly. And I'll just make a Kelley, molly.live/Kelley. And I'll make a big old page with all the resources on it.
Amazing. Thanks so much, Molly. And
You're
thanks
welcome.
for joining us today on the Women Who AI Summit. We'll see you in the
Thank
next.
you.